Um, Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome to my channel. It is time for Oscars recap. I am joined by Danny. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Danny. I'm here to uh that the Oscar season is ended finally and we are
Finally.
satisfied, tired, wanna go to vacation and all of this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how long this live stream will be exactly, but
Yeah,
but like,
it was endless.
if you've seen all, well, thank you for joining us for this 45-second live stream. But again, if you guys see any of my live streams, I just go with the flow, which is both a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially this one. This one I have no structure, so the Oscars happened. First off, what do you think of the host?
I like Jimmy Kimmel. It is not my favorite, but I really enjoy how he took the stage, his jokes. Yeah, it was really funny. But the year they went without a host, nothing really matters. No one knows it was necessary. So I think it was fine. Many good jokes. At the start of the show, when he was with Margot Robbie, with in the Barbie scene, I thought maybe he will be with other scenes and in other movies, and that didn't happen. There was only one scene there, and the theme song of Barbie started, and it it will repeat many times in all the show. It ended with the Barbie theme, and I wonder why that score didn't receive any nomination. It was
Yeah,
so great, so to hear the music, but
they
it's
were
not.
too busy nominating Indiana Jones' score.
Yeah.
They were too busy giving John Williams another nomination.
Yeah. I always I loved the decoration of the stage, the lights, the colors. Everything was really really good in that thing. I really loved.
Overall, I thought Jimmy Kimmel was a good host, not great, but in the middle.
Yeah.
Um, I thought him reading the Trump tweet at the end was just random, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was real, by the way. The tweet he said was real, all of it.
Yeah, but my favorite was when Emma Stone won, and then
We would have.
he said, "Please check the envelope for because the last time Emma won, La La Land." I think.
I thought the same thing too. What was I gonna say? I thought all the musical performances were good.
Yeah,
Um, Obviously, I'm just Ken will be the favorite one. Obviously, that
yeah,
goes
the
without saying.
best and the longer, because the other songs played like a minute or something.
Um, all the songs except for "I'm Just Ken" played. They played for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Some of those, yeah. The "Killers of the Flower Moon" song was exactly 2 minutes in the movie. I mean, so it
mhm,
made sense.
yeah,
I think besides "I'm Just Ken," they wanted to,
you know.
yeah,
What I was made for was shorter than the
yeah,
original version. Yeah,
yeah. But overall, I thought the show itself was pretty good. Al,
yeah.
Al, darling, Al Pacino, darling. I don't know what you were doing. I see Oppenheimer. I think I see something else.
My C. Oppenheimer.
I think you're already see something else there, but that's just me.
You know, everybody was like he was joking or something, but when he felt the envelope, and everybody knows that he was reading, so then they get it, and okay, let's clap, and then the music started. And, okay, okay, too
Did you
bad.
hear about the Diane Warren drama?
What?
So what happened was after the award was presented for best song, she was upset that none of the nominees were read out. Like who
Oh
wrote the song?
yeah, yeah. I was upset too because okay, we listened to all the performance and we read the nominees at the TV, but I think that it was wrong in the song category and in the best picture category because okay, it is what the most important
Yeah,
award of the night, and they didn't rate the producers.
yeah,
Okay, but the song was like okay, you hear it, and the winner is
yeah. I understand the frustration because everyone's like, "Why didn't Ryan Gosling win an Oscar?" Because everyone thinks the person who sings the song gets the Oscar too,
yeah.
which they should, in my opinion. But that's another conversation for another time.
Hmm.
But let's talk about the winners. Most of them were pretty expected. Pretty
Yeah,
much they copied BAFTA for the
yeah.
most part.
You know that the first categories were like okay, 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 but when the third one came, it was a really nice surprise when Anya Taylor Joy said "The Boy and the Heron." I was like, yes,
Okay. I
yeah,
admit it, I was wrong about that. I will admit it.
yeah.
I
You know,
was
I was wrong too because I heard and what my mistake was hear and listen to every people on internet saying Spider-Man is gonna win. It's like the popular movie, the box office success, the most seen movie, and I was like, yeah, yeah. But you remember what I said? I
yeah.
said Phil Lord and Christopher Miller couldn't have more Oscars than Hayao Miyazaki. That's not really great, and it happened. It happened, and I was really great. You know, in the Academy YouTube channel, there are interviews backstage, and they get I guess is the CEO from G Kids,
Yeah.
and he talks about 4 minutes or something, and he is with the traducer
Yeah.
and they get the Oscars, the statuettes. So I would like to see that statuette
Yeah.
with Hayao
Um,
Miyazaki and a picture or something. I
yeah.
hope. I
The,
hope.
the reason why I didn't dismiss Boy in the Heron. I knew it was possible it could win. But the reason why I went with Spider-Verse is because I thought back to the Toy Story 4 year, in which I
Yeah.
thought they were going to go for the more original movie like Klaus. That's what I was predicting that year. And
Yeah.
instead, they went for the more popular, more the sequel like Toy, Toy Story 4. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, they're just going to check off the sequel and call it a day. That was my thinking when I said
Yeah.
Spider Verse. But I was wrong. I was pleasantly pleasantly wrong about that. My biggest surprise though was Barbie losing costumes.
Mm,
That was,
not really surprised. Okay, it's a popular movie, but you know the Academy tends to reward the period costumes all the
that's
time.
and I love how pretty much they gave a big fu to Maestro by not giving it best makeup.
Yeah.
They're like, we hate this movie. We're done with it. We don't want to hear it again.
You know, when Poor Thing was winning 3 awards in a row, I was like, okay, it maybe will be like the Hotel Budapest, Hotel Budapest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
without
Well,
music. Yeah,
yeah,
something like that. And no.
eh. It was definitely number two for best picture. I would imagine it had to been. Um, but yeah, I was happy I was right about Godzilla winning best visual effects because everyone was trying to tell me the creator's gonna win, the creator's gonna win, the creator's gonna win. I'm glad I stuck with my guts, got on Godzilla.
Yeah,
But
I was really happy, when they were at
Oscars,
the ceremony of the Oscars. They were at their seats and they get the Godzilla's toys and they
yeah,
were very happy. At the Academy, there's a video of the reaction, live reaction from some of the nominees, and they
yeah,
are there. They are there. They recorded that. I really love it. And the movie is really, really great. I enjoyed a lot in theater, and it has really great visual effects.
yeah.
And yeah.
What's cool is the first woman to win visual effects. That was very cool to see. Um, but I
I,
can't
I
help.
love the creator. I like the creator, but I was not really passionate about it. I think it's a great idea, good film, but a lot of boring. uh, but has really great visual effects.
There's one thing though I can't help but wonder if Poor Things was in visual effects, would have won here. Because if they were copying the BAFTAs, would they just gone ahead
It's
and just be
possible.
like,
It's possible.
that's the only thing like I can't help but wonder. Like if Poor Things was in visual effects, would have won. Mm,
I think that the reason why Poor Things didn't get it to the nomination was that it sometimes looks fake.
it does. It does. It
Yeah,
really does.
yeah. The production design, some effects look purely CGI, and it's very notorious.
Yeah. Um, Another cool one was Zone of Interest with sound. I thought that was a cool one too.
Yeah, and the speech was really great too.
I loved it. But overall, they weren't too surprising. Like, like there was a few things, but for the most part, I was like, okay, I either expected this or this was like second place in my mind. Like the whole Lily Gladstone Emma Stone thing, like Emma Stone was number two for me, so I wasn't too surprised.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I'm very happy for that.
Um,
I loved it, the performance. It was the best of the year, and I know that Killers of the Flower Moon was a really great film, but not very passionate by the Academy.
Here's one thing about her performance that I think is why Lily Gladstone lost. First off, hey. Second off, I think her performance was subtle and a little quiet. I noticed with Best Actress and Supporting Actress, they want the big, like yelly, like you know what I mean. Like they
Yeah,
want
big
the
one,
big,
the big one.
yeah. And Emma Stone hands down fit the bill in this category more than anyone else, in my opinion. Her
Yeah,
performance was big, flashy, and that's what they tend to like in both actress and supporting actress.
yeah.
So
But
I think that,
I think that it is the correct category because Anthony Hopkins won from Silence of the Lambs by a really similar time or something.
yeah, I don't think the time was the issue. I think she suffered from being in a category with a bigger, flashier performance.
Yeah, but and she was the soul of the movie too.
Yeah, Killian Murphy won for a more subtle role, but it helps the fact that he was not only the lead in the movie, but the movie would suffer without him.
Yeah,
Like, I love Lily Gladstone, don't get me wrong, but she's a co lead at most in the movie.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like, but yeah, supporting actress and supporting actor, not not even worth not even worth talking about. They
yeah.
swept the whole season. I found a
I
clip.
think the only thing we will talk about the acting theories was no clips,
Yeah,
um, and the
I'm fine.
presentations. Then the presentations were like too, I don't know, too soulless.
But I
Too,
understand why they didn't do clips because of the if they're having someone do like a mini monologue talking about their role and performance. I understand the no clips there.
but there was one year they do the same thing, but before they announced the nominees, they were clips, like a trailer video of all the performances, and
Yeah.
then they get to the introductions.
Well, clearly they didn't take notes from past years.
Yeah,
Um,
because imagine as there are some people didn't see all the movies. Okay,
yeah,
we see all the movies, okay, yes, but many people didn't see the movies, so they were like, okay, what's the movie about,
yeah.
or what did they do?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I there was a clip of the Oscar expert when he did early Oscar predictions for well this year, but you know what I mean, like all the way back. And he said, and I quote, Robert Downey Jr. is definitely not getting nominated for Oppenheimer.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll send the clip to you, but I'm just like, he won. He did not only won, he swept.
yeah. That
Confident.
was very nice, very nice. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think I was predicting Downey, but I was like, I could see him being nominated. The roles as juicy as I thought it would be. Sure enough, I was right. So I started predicting him
yeah. No surprises too in screenplay categories. They were like,
again
okay,
and swept. But the ironic part is WGA is like a month away.
yeah, that's really ridiculous. But
Maybe Barbie will get a pat on the back.
yeah. Imagine that.
Here's how Barbie could still win Best Picture.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
But yeah, nothing to know in the screenplay categories. Happy for both winners.
Yeah. I think that the other surprise was makeup. What was the first ones of the night?
Basically, they said, "Fuck you, Maestro, you stupid ass movie. We're done with you." That's
Yeah.
pretty much what it was. And logically, Poor Things was second place because it had the most physical transformation outside Maestro.
Yeah.
Because again, Willem Dafoe's face. So yeah, yeah. Congrats to Oppenheimer. Yeah, Oppenheimer won 7 Oscars, which is great. Which is a nice haul,
Yeah.
especially nowadays when it's harder to win more than six.
Yeah. In the era of the preferential ballot, yes, it is really great. And it's a tie in like the year before with Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm very happy for Oppenheimer. I don't know if this will start a string of network. Almost said network. Sorry, I've been in TV. I've been working on TV stuff because my next project is Emmys right after this.
You
But
didn't stop.
well, I mean predictions. I gotta start them. I mean, the eligibility does end in less than 2 months.
One
But
thing I like from the wins, there was Poor Things winning three in a row. That was really really great. I really love it, and everybody was like, "Oh, maybe it will win Best Picture," and I was like, "No, it won't
I
happen."
I understand the argument though. I do understand that. I wonder though if Oppenheimer wasn't here, I think Poor Things probably would have won Best Picture.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't doubt that for half a second.
imagine there is no American Fiction.
If there was no American Fiction, then I think Oppenheimer would have won Adapted Screenplay.
No,
Um,
I love American Fiction, but I think that Oppenheimer is a screenplay movie, and definitely it should win.
I understand that. If Anatomy of Fall was not original, if we didn't have Anatomy of Fall, I think Past Lives probably would have been the winner originally.
Yeah, yeah. Empty-handed.
Well, it only got two nominations, so it was
Yeah.
either going to win the screenplay award or just go home, and they just
I
went home.
I wonder why the film did the cut for original score, for example.
I know why Past Lives flopped the way it did. There's two major factors. Number one, it suffered from coming out in the summer,
Yeah,
with
many
both
times.
Barbie and Oppenheimer being such big summer hits that it just took Past Lives as thunder. And the problem with Past Lives too, it wasn't the number one priority for A24.
Yeah,
I think that was the biggest thing that killed it. I mean, we saw it last year with the whale.
yeah.
They were understandably more focused on everything everywhere all at once, as it should be, but the problem with that is that it took all the thunder away from the other movies.
A24 had a very good year.
Eh, yeah. Well, they had wasn't it A24 that had the zone of interest or what? Yeah, I was right. So they did good. Two Oscars.
Yeah, best sound, best
Yeah,
international. That's it.
yeah. But you know what? It's better than no Oscars, which show that they can easily keep producing more Oscar-winning films back to back.
Yeah,
And that was the biggest thing for A24. So now we're on to next year. The Oscar Experts Brother Bros app is started already for next year.
yeah. Maybe we will go to sleep sometime.
Um, I'm looking
You know,
at the
I have no idea of next Oscars. You know, we know these year's big movies, big blockbuster, many sequels, and that's it.
well, well, I don't focus on it this early. I focus on Golden Globes because that's kind of like where my expertise is.
Yeah,
So I already started working on Golden Globe predictions, and I'm probably going to continue them a little bit later.
Golden Globes then started the Anatomy of a Fall win
Yeah,
with screenplay. Everybody was thinking that Barbie was winning there, and no, Anatomy of a Fall. And you know, the Oscars, I love the dog Messi.
yeah.
He
Well,
was
who
great.
doesn't?
Yeah, we know the club scene. I was like, oh my god, I love it.
I'm looking at their predictions, their Golden Globe predictions, and I love how they're predicting Zendaya for Dune 2, but they're not predicting Zendaya for Challengers.
Okay.
I just find that funny.
I really don't think it happened. It is not a great performance. You
I,
know,
I'm I'm project
it's very generic.
At the Globes, I'm predicting Chalamet and Austin Butler. I
And
do
and
think.
they are reprising roles, so I
Well,
don't think it happened.
Chalamet. Well, Chalamet is Butlerism. That's a new role.
Maybe, but
But
very
again,
short.
there's six slots you gotta fill at the Globes. The Oscars, they're not gonna get nominated. That's for sure. They're gonna be
Mm,
Amy Adams and Arrival.
yeah,
But
I look at some comment at internet, and they said maybe Amy Adams should go with Yorgos Lanthimos.
yeah, I honestly I think those people are right. Um, but yeah, I looked at the. This is who they're predict. This is what the app's predicting for best actor in a drama. Coleman Domingo, Timothy Chalamet for Dune, Paul Mescal for the Gladiator movie, Adam Driver for Megalopolis. I think that movie's gonna flop. I don't have a good feeling about that movie. That's the Francis Ford Coppola movie. In case
Yeah,
people don't know,
yeah, I know.
Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice, which I think is definitely happening, and Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, which is Edward Berger's next movie that did All Quiet on the Western Front.
It could
But
happen.
yeah, what?
I remember when many people at the start of the season was like, "Okay, I have the color purple at number one."
I
You
did.
remember
I,
that?
I had it. I did have it for a little bit,
Oh my god!
but I was one of those people who was guilty of putting Barbie number one. Barbie definitely suffered from early frontrunner status. There is no doubt in my mind that's what happened with Barbie. Everyone had it at number one. Then, like the Fablemans and other movies that fell before them.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of something when at the Oscars, the best director category, they went for Steven Spielberg to give the award to Christopher Nolan. And I was like, okay, I love Spielberg. It is a great moment. you know, uh, 30 years of the Schindler's
Schindler's
Wing
List.
was nice, but what about the Daniels? Where are they?
Maybe
They
they
were
were
all
busy.
last year, so what? No, I know. I don't know.
Okay, I am laughing. You're not gonna believe this. They actually have BAFTA predictions
Oh,
for
that's
next
funny.
year. Um, I don't. And I'm wondering, what are these people smoking? Because I think BAFTAs are gonna reject a lot of people that they're predicting. Like, I'm sorry, they haven't nominated Denzel Washington, and I highly doubt they're gonna nominate him for a sequel to Gladiator. Like,
That I think that it won't happen.
not at BAFTA. I mean, that's not happening at BAFTA. There's no way on this planet that they'll nominate Denzel Washington. I just don't see it. Um, okay, now, oh my God, these are fun mess. Okay, I looked at their SAG predictions. They have Zendaya for Dune Part Two, number three.
That won't happen.
It's insane
I
to me.
really, I really don't understand the hype of Dune in acting categories. It will
Um,
not happen. It will not
oh
happen.
my God, they have Zendaya getting two SAG nominations for challengers too. But These are crazy. One thing they did get right that I think is happening: Samuel L. Jackson for the piano lesson.
Eh,
I think that's gonna be like a Robert Downey Jr. It's his time. Let's finally give him a award. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
it reminds me the what $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, like it's like Morgan Freeman's just
Yeah,
this
that's Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
time. People are very confident in Yorgos Lanthimos' next movie,
Mm,
Kinds of Kindness. The problem with that is an anthology movie, which are
mm,
usually hated on by the Academy and other. So I think if Yorgos gets nominated and the movie gets a lot of nominations, that will prove they will nominate Yorgos for anything.
yeah. It could happen like Dementia Cell.
You mean wonderful Damien Chazelle who got in for Babylon? Yeah.
Yeah. I read that Dementia Cell had some troubles in producing his last film.
Yeah. I think he'll get another chance. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Um, but
You
yeah,
know, he's the younger
yeah,
director on winning the Oscar, so it
yeah,
could
he's fine.
happen. Yeah. And many of his movies won Oscars and received some nominations.
I think he needs to go back to his roots. I feel like he's trying too hard to be like the next Christopher Nolan or Steven Spielberg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He needs to actually step back and realize you're Damien Chazelle. You don't need to be anyone else.
And
Just
can you believe you now have to say Academy Award winner Christopher Nolan? That's really
about damn time.
yeah, I love it.
It really is about damn time. Um, Megalopolis. Oh my god, is either going to be a giant flop or it's going to be a masterpiece, and I don't see any middle ground with it. I don't.
Yeah.
I believe Megalopolis doesn't even have a studio, a distributor yet.
But
It has a release date.
it could happen, and they prepare like a narrative. I see some publicity from Academy Award winner of The Godfather. Wow. And
Appa-
I don't know.
Apparently, it's getting an IMAX date. So I don't know who has the studio, but good luck to you.
Yeah. And many
You're,
many years have happened since Francis Coppola last nomination, and I know a success film. Many years have happened, so I really don't know. And honestly, I am not really excited about that film. But okay, let's wait
yeah,
and see it.
yeah. I'm just like, I'm just looking at the app and I'm just baffled
Yeah.
because they have Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in the comedy categories, but they have the movie and drama picture.
Oh, okay, that's a joke. That's really a
That
joke.
makes no sense.
Yeah, that's
Like
they want some new followers. That's it.
it's- but yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to using my old fashioned app, which are my hands and a Google Doc. Yeah, A Star is Born definitely suffered for frontrunner status. Like everyone has their number one, and then at the Golden Globes, it died. So
Yeah, that has Bradley Cooper. That was really sad.
when it loses to Bohemian Rhapsody, it's time to bury Bury the movie with a shovel. Rest in peace.
Yeah, but he will continue to make films and going with his mom to the Oscars. I think that was really cute.
Um, he's working on his next movie, so Green
I
Book
think
has to be the
he
most
tries
hate.
too
Yeah,
hard. I think he tries too hard.
yeah, yeah. Green Book has to be the most hate Best Picture winner since Crash. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I would agree with that. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, for everyone watching, I will be working on Golden Globe predictions for next year very soon. I can't confirm those are coming. I am
It's
working
a
on them.
promise.
It's a promise. Again, the last time I did early Golden Globe predictions, I've got Angela Bassett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Baz Luhrmann director, and James Cameron director, as well as all five Picture drama nominees that year in
Yeah.
April. So
Who could imagine Jamie Lee Curtis was going to win? So I knew since at the middle of season, critics gave her the nomination in best performance
yeah,
and supporting performance, and I was like, it could happen at the Oscars. The career, the
yeah,
narrative, they love her, and it happened
yeah.
at last. Yeah.
But I do maintain my theory that if Oscar and the award season was shorter last year, I think Angela Bassett would continue the momentum to win the Oscar.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it was longer opened door for someone like Jamie Lee Curtis to come in and take it.
BAFTA stopped her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Sorry, my cat. Cat doesn't like me recording.
maybe A Star Is Born could win if the season were shorter.
I don't know, honestly. I think the second Rami Malek one picture. I mean, after drama. I think that's when it was over. Her, no, it was no. I take that back. It was when Lady Gaga lost Drama Actress at the Globes.
Yeah.
That was an award she was expected to win, almost a landslide. There was not a single person I knew that wasn't predicting Lady Gaga to win.
Yeah. For Glenn Close was a surprise, and wow.
But I think the second Glenn Close one, that's when A Star Is Born chances were done.
I remember the Glenn Close reaction, and she was
I
like,
think,
"Oh wow!" And that was the very first time they gave Glenn Close an
movie
award
award.
from a movie award.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because she won two of them for TV before.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Mm.
but I love how they put her like all the way in the back, so she had to walk all the way to the stage.
Yeah.
They
that,
like
that
put
was
her,
funny.
they're like, okay, if you win, you're gonna have to get your mountain gear ready. You're gonna have a long walk.
Yeah,
But you know what? Maybe that walk was. I think that walk was on purpose because
yeah,
I got to stand up, applaud her, help her up, give her messages. But yeah, I think the second Lady Gaga won the drama. I mean, lost the drama globe. I think that's when it was over. Where A Star Is Born.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
I was waiting for A Star Is Born win, and the first Globe that it won was Best Song, and that's it.
Yeah,
Then uh, Best Director lost,
yeah.
Actress gone, Actor gone, and I was hoping for a Best Picture, and Nicole Kidman said Bohemian Rhapsody, and was like, what?
Um, well, at the Globes, there's been a score and a winner and a Best Picture drama winner before. Gladiator, for example, is a huge example. Literally only one score in picture drama that night. Elizabeth Taylor drunkenly announced Gladiator. Here's the thing:
She was
she would walk
drunk.
on stage to present drunk. You know how you can tell when someone's drunk. She was sloshed. She was slurring her words. One of the nominees was Sunshine. She's like Sunshine, and like you could. She opened the envelope before she even read the nominees. She
Wow.
almost pulled it out, Pacino.
I need to see that video.
Yeah, after we're done here, but that seriously did happen.
I think that was the time when I only read the winners, but didn't see the telecasts.
Um, I didn't. I obviously was too young, so I didn't see that ceremony. But I've been watching the Golden Globes longer than I've been watching the Oscars. Actually,
That's okay. Makes sense.
I think that's why I'm more comfortable predicting them.
You know, my first Academy Awards I remember were not all the show, but I see some clips. I remember the
Yeah,
living room and the TV is on. Was the 1990, 1993. I saw the Aladdin song.
yeah,
Yeah, I was watching Batman Returns, losing all the awards.
yeah,
Bodyguard
yeah.
songs.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. My first Golden Globes was the year of Mamma Mia. That was my
Okay.
first. And Toys and Avatar was my first Oscar year.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
so I wasn't too far off.
That was a
But
very
I just
long
always
show.
loved movies. Yeah.
But I remember the longest show of all time, the Titanic year, and every member of the family was here. We were seeing
Yeah.
Titanic one
Yeah.
Oscar and another Oscar, and we were very happy. We were very happy for the movie. It was really great and success. And I don't know, it's like a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah, I love award season and I can't wait to predict. Can't wait to predict next year. Couple announcements I want to make, then I'm gonna wrap it up. My Golden Globes look back series is gonna be coming back again. Danny, you are more than welcome to join, but I will be
Okay.
looking for more guests, of course, to share. Because I love having different people on here. Because you see how different people's opinions are based on a year. Like
Okay,
you get the exact.
you can put the Mean Girls musical at the Globes at best comedy.
Well, if it didn't come out so early, it probably would have had a chance.
But I like the film.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna get any nominations, but I could be wrong.
Maybe an adapted and screenplay category because
Maybe.
of Tina Fey.
Yeah. She should have been nominated for the first Mean Girls. She was never
Uh,
nominated. That's insane to me. But
Imagine
again,
Tina Fey nominating for the adapted screenplay.
she
Oh
was
my
still
god!
on Saturday Night Live during that time. Imagine how insane that would have been to like, oh, I'm leaving for winter break and then come back with an Oscar.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I will be doing my Golden Globes of Look Back series that will be starting back up again. I will also be doing Emmy predictions and early Golden Globe predictions and I will be doing Dancing with the Stars cast predictions too. Hey, it's my jam.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I can't help it. It's just a show that I love. But yeah, I think that's about it. Danny, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was very fun. Great, excited season, and that's it. It's over now.
Yeah.
Let's
Um,
turn the page.
I'm happy it's over only because it's spread it out too long. Like I
Yeah.
missed the days that everything was just like put together.
I don't have any idea about animation right now. I only have heard the Garfield movie, the Kung Fu Panda movie, the
You know
Moana
what?
sequel, and I really don't know what will happen there.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because there's legit nominations for picture anime. Just give me a second.
Inside Out too. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what they're predicting: Inside Out 2, the Lord of the Rings animated film,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Moana 2, Moana 2. That's coming out this year, but I think that's gonna be delayed. I'm telling you, I can feel that. Just the Wild Robot.
Yeah,
That
DreamWorks.
that might win. Honestly, I can see that winning.
I don't know. I think that it came in November, right?
What, the Wild Robot?
Yeah,
I don't know when it's coming out. I forgot.
I forgot too.
Um,
But maybe
Despicable,
it's maybe.
yeah, Despicable Me 4 at the
Uh,
Globes. At the Globes, that's happening. I mean, they don't in the Mario movie. I don't see.
but when you have Kung Fu Panda 4 and Despicable Me 4, I'm like, no way.
They're not even predicting Kung Fu Panda 4. The
Yeah.
last one is Wildwood, which is by Trap. Oh, it's the next movie by Leica. It's the next one.
Oh, oh, that
That
will
might
be
win
nice.
next year. Honestly, I love the cast that's in here. Carey Mulligan, Mahershala Ali, Jacob Tremblay, Angela Bassett. Like it's gonna be a dang good movie with that cast. Like that might win next year. I'm gonna put my money on it right now. Wildwood's winning best animated film next year.
You know, it could be the very the most original movie
Yeah,
of the animated.
which seriously does help with them. It really does help.
And
But
at the Oscars and at the Globes, it would be nice to see a not CGI film winning Best Animated. Like last
yeah,
year, Pinocchio, like this year, Japanese movie, anime,
yeah,
and a stop motion
yeah,
next film. So it would be nice, yeah.
yeah. There's other movies they mentioned. Obviously, they mentioned Kung Fu Panda 4. They mentioned Beyond the Spider Verse, which I don't think is coming out this year. There's no way on earth it comes out.
I think it's 25. Yeah.
The Magnificent Life of Marcel Panoli, which is by Sylvain Chomet that did Illusionist.
No, okay, okay. It could
So,
happen. It could happen.
Memoir of a Snail, sure. That's by Adam Elliott. Um, the Most Precious of Cargos, that's by Michelle Havavicius. That's the guy who did The Artist.
No, okay, okay.
So it looks like it could be an interesting year.
Yeah. International films came and they do something interesting things.
Yeah. But yeah, I really think Wildwood is going to happen. It's a winning best anime film. Calling it that. I do think Inside Out 2 will be good,
I don't know.
but
I am
it's
I
kind of
am
like
really not
the
excited. I am
It's
really
kind
like,
of it's kind of like the Incredibles too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
everyone's gonna predict it to when Best Animated Film, then a more original movie comes out. That's
yeah.
what I'm. That's what I think is gonna happen.
And maybe it will happen like, okay, box office success, um, but at the end of the year, it will be a sequel, and that's it.
Yeah. Um, they're predicting it first. I love how there's predictions for cinematic and box office achievements.
Oh, that's right.
Um, obviously, they have Dune 2 number one.
Yeah,
Like that's probably gonna win next year. I don't doubt that for a second. Deadpool 3, the Joker sequel, the Mad Max movie.
the
It's
Gladiator. Do you think it will be box office success?
I think so. I don't know if it's gonna have the award success as Fury Road did. That's the only thing I'm not sure about with it. Like, will it have the Oscar success that Fury Road did? It's possible.
It's possible. I think it will be okay.
If this movie is if this movie soars and does really well, it could steal Dune's thunder. It really could.
Yeah.
That March release date is not a good one.
Mm-mm.
They have Wicked.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah,
And part one, yeah.
yeah. Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have Kung Fu Panda 4 as the last one. Um,
I
uh,
don't think it will happen at the end.
no, if the Gladiator sequel does well money roll up wise, I could see that being in there. It could. I don't know, but it could.
Hmm.
Um, also, the new Planet of the Apes film could be there too, and also the Fall Guy could be in cinematic box office achievement.
Yeah, it could happen.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I meant to wrap this up like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, okay.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.